Severe thunderstorm warning. Baseball-sized hail.
One warning after another for this area.
Oh yeah? What's it saying now?
A tornado warning. All right, welcome back to another episode of Mikey T Vision. Today, myself, Marvin, who's sleeping in the back seat, and Ryan's driving so I can navigate. We are just about to enter the Chippewa National Forest. We're going to do some dispersed camping tonight. If you saw the last episode, we started the trip on a Thursday, went to the Paul Bunyan State Forest, and now we went a little further north. It took us, what, like a half hour to get here?
Yeah, I'd say so.
And that included us looping around a couple times on one of the forest roads because the navigator, myself, decided to not look at the map for a while. But yeah, we're moseying on. Not in there quite yet, but we're getting close. It is noon. Last time we came here, we got up here at 4 or so, if not later, because we had quite a longer drive. So we have more of the day to explore and find a spot. So I'm excited about that. It'll all buff out. Maybe not that one. We have found road, but we've reached the end of what we can do with the truck. Time to turn it around. Alright, so last time we came out here, we basically just picked a place to enter the Chippewa National Forest and went down one forest road and eventually found a site off that. And it was super easy. And we had fun searching for that site. Well, now we are 4 hours into driving through the Chippewa. We found a couple sites, but nothing really that cool. But we basically did the same thing and just picked a place to enter and went for it. And we haven't really had any luck yet. But we have a good feeling. We have a damn good feeling. Marv's getting antsy. A lot of the chunk of time that it took, or that we've been driving so far, one thing we forgot to do was like check the fuel gauge when we were in town, so we made it like pretty far in and realized, oh, we got a quarter tank of gas left. So we had to backtrack, get out, fill up, and then get back to it. So that ate up a good chunk of time. But yeah, we're gonna continue on our way until we find an epic camp spot. At least the drive and the scenery is awesome. Marv, what would you do if the aliens landed right now and they asked for you and not us? Would you take one for the team? On the plus side, we've pretty much demolished the whole party-sized thing of chewy cookies. A Chip Ahoy. We had a couple Chip Ahoys.
All right, well, it's a better site than the other two.
It's like a group camp site. Worst case, Ontario.
Right.
Camp there.
I think we're getting Ontario.
Been a long day in the truck. Longer than we thought. But we feel we may have found our spot. Fire ring. We got a fire ring there. Free wood we can cut up. My thing is we might run into people.
That's fine.
I feel like someone's gonna come,
Yeah.
don't you?
But what do you think they're gonna set up, or like what do you think?
No, like to use it, and we're gonna be fucking just sitting here. It doesn't say no camping.
Right. I mean, there's fire pits here. It's pretty obvious you can camp here, I'd say. The fire pit up there. Another burn spot up there.
We're gonna move on. All right, so we have arrived to a spot. It's really windy out, so I won't be flying the drone for this episode either. But it's a marked dispersed camping site. You got a crapper up over there. There's a boat landing here. It's really not as secluded as we wanted, but we've been driving for a good 6.5 hours now, and we haven't eaten anything yet today. And so we're just gonna call it, and we're gonna camp here. We got flat surface and a fire ring. We'll see about the fire with the wind the way it is. But yeah, we're gonna set up here. Super tired from being in the truck, so this will do. I think it's a nicer camping site than like going to a state park or anything. So
oh, for sure. I can't complain about it at all.
And honestly, we've been out here for sure 6 hours, and we've seen one human being driving these roads. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna feed the dog and work on getting everything squared away. One of the issues too with a spot like this is poor Marv dog.
Oh, you got me on a leash?
He might. Come on, buddy. All right, so change of plans. The wind 'tis ripping off this lake, and we feel we can do better. We believe we can do better.
We believe.
So we're gonna move on from this site. It's just too parky. Like, we didn't drive 3+ hours north and then 6 hours through the forest today to stay at a park. So we might be being a little too picky right now, but to hell with it.
We came here for a good time, not just any time.
Yeah.
It was to the right or to the left?
Yeah, we're going right.
Okay. Severe thunderstorm warning. Baseball-sized hail. Well, now what?
Till 6:45.
So an hour? What do we do now?
I don't know.
We're in the middle of the woods. Do we find somewhere tucked in the woods and just crawling back?
Maybe. Or just stay seated in here.
Yeah.
Might get interesting.
I hope he's not going fishing. Oh, he's going fishing. I gotta get out there before the hail shows up. Baseball-sized hail.
If it gets too gnarly, we'll just have to pull off. Baseball-sized hail? Woof.
That's why, like, even in here, I don't know. I don't know what I trust more. A big windshield of glass or being under the topper.
This might be the last episode of Mikey T Vision.
How would you get it out? How are you going to send this out?
Marv, if you're the lone survivor, you need to carry my cameras to safety. Baseball-sized hail.
Tornado watch.
Tornado watch. Well, we were looking for excitement. All right, we have found our site. We drove down this road over here a little bit further to a point. There was a way cooler site down there, but there's already a family there camping. But we're probably about 3/4 of a mile away from them. But we found this site here, got a little fire pit, picnic table, and we are sick of driving. So We are 100% making this our site tonight. We are not moving. But first things first, we got to get the thermocells going and get the bugs at bay because they are something fierce.
Like, I don't know how much we want to set up with that storm coming.
Yeah, that's...
You know, do I set up my tent?
Wait till after?
Oh, it's going to be dark out by then?
The hell are you going to sleep? We ain't fitting all three of us in here.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, that's a good question. The radar, it looked like the brunt of it was going to side skirt us.
Okay.
When I did have reception.
Yeah. Do you want to start up a fire for now?
I think we're just going to treat it like we're going to camp. And when the storm comes, we adjust
Back in quick.
from there. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
And another thing, I'm going to get this set up so that if it does hit the fan,
You can get in.
we can
Yeah.
get in there. Table and grill, I would just tuck under. This could probably just go here for now.
Okay.
That can go under the table or under there, either or. Now if we need to run for cover, we can both fit in here and he can fit in here too. All right, so I got the back of my truck set up. Everything put kind of neatly where I want it, but not necessarily where I want it, since we have severe thunderstorm with the chance of hail. I want to be able to have all three of us be able to quick cram in the back there if we need to, since Ryan tent camps, obviously hail would be pretty bad. So we'd all need to quick jump in there to ride the storm out. So I can adjust everything else accordingly later when it's closer to bedtime. But I don't know, I kind of had like a lake spot in mind coming out here, thinking we'd find a killer lake spot like the last time. We found a couple cool ones. They felt like we were gonna get people coming there at some point. So the woods, hell yeah, that's all you really need. You don't need a lake. Plus, with all the mosquitoes, maybe it ain't gonna cut down on it. But
We can see the lake.
that's not a lake over there, that's a slough.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One thing I definitely need to do is at some point build a screen attachment for the back of here. Get some more airflow ripping through.
That's 2 clips there. Got it?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna push. It'll hold then. Yeah, or did I have it the right way the first time?
Doors over here. Question.
Yeah.
Should I start a fire now? Or should we wait on that?
We can start. We got a lot of wood for one night.
I have a feeling it's gonna go around us.
Oh, I'm sweating already.
Yeah, I wish I didn't have to wear a sweatshirt, but the bugs would be eating my arms up.
I'm kind of surprised I'm not getting alive, to be honest.
That should do her, Dan. Yeah, we can hear thunder in the distance, but as far as the weather apps show, it's supposed to kind of side skirt us and go around. So went ahead with the fire, went ahead with him setting his tent up, and we're just relaxing. And if we need to, we can relight a fire. And we can take shelter.
Yeah.
And we can dance if we want to.
Not leaving my friend behind though.
No, we can't leave Marv behind. The nice thing about being tucked back in the woods instead of on the lake too is the wind wasn't terrible, but it was bad enough to where we wouldn't have had a fire.
Yeah, the other side?
Yeah, at the other site. And that just felt like a county park. Like we said, like we didn't drive all this way to stay at a county park and get around to disc golfing and cook hot dogs at the pavilion. Now time for a little game I like to play. If the wind gets ripping real good, which tree's coming down first?
Oh, no. Maybe the one that's already leaning over.
Yeah, that one's got a nice little gangster lean to it.
But
That'd fall the other way though. It wouldn't land on your tent.
Nope, I'd be good there. Maybe that one falling on your truck.
You watch it, sir. We are gonna get the grill rocking. We're eating burgers for dinner tonight. I'm hungry, and in the off chance that, well, not off chance, it could storm at any second here, I'd like to get some food in me, or it's gonna be a long night.
Well, you better not about pretzels. Oh, jeez. I made sure to buy some pretzels.
Did you?
And I didn't bring them with, because that's how I am, you know. But we got nacho cheese Doritos and nacho cheese, so.
That's all a guy needs. Now, if you want to gain peak physical male physique, yeah, cheese and nacho cheese chips. What did you forget? We're always forgetting something out here. We have 0 seasoning for the burgers.
We got nacho cheese.
But I do have cumin. Make like a taco burger. Yeah, I had an alert on my phone in effect for Inger, Minnesota until 8 p.m. Tornado warning.
Tornado warning now?
Yeah.
I mean, it's what, 7:40?
Yeah. Whatever's, look.
That's north.
Yeah, but that's where it's all coming from.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like it's all going past us. Yeah, it's dark over there now.
Yeah.
I haven't felt the drop yet.
I thought I might have just felt one. It's probably me just imagining it.
You shut up. You did not feel a drop.
Yep.
Does this thing even adjust?
Hear it?
What?
It's raining. Coming. It does adjust, yeah.
Damn it!
Everything's butt done. Really?
Come on, Marv. Come on. Good boy. All right. So now we need to brainstorm. And we're going to do that by turning the grill off and leaving the lid on. Cover the firewood up with the tarp. put my chair on it so it doesn't blow away. And just in case we got some hail coming, stay put, Marv. Stay. Come on. Come on.
Oh, man.
Well, Marv's
Cold.
Marv's taking.
Watch out, Marvin. Watch out. Quit trying to lick me in the face from trying to crawl in.
Marv took the bed, so I took his bed.
Stay open for now, huh? Yeah, 'cause it won't come through here, will it?
No. And if it starts coming in through there, I can take that backpack.
Just about done. Tick? Just
No, I thought it was a tick, but it was just,
dirt or something.
yeah. Well, at least we're staying dry in the back of the truck.
Yeah. Well, not getting any wetter.
Yeah. Of course, this dude's in maniac mode. Yeah.
I can tell if like he actually has an itch or he's just like amped up.
No, he does this every night.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
But, oh, it's leaking over there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close the window.
Yeah. All right, so the rain is supposed to die down a little bit. It already is. But then it's supposed to pick back up again and basically continue for the next couple hours. So we're sitting in the back of my truck. It's super muggy and hot in here. We got the fan going, which you can probably hear. Sorry about that. But we got a plan. I got my tarp. I got my extension poles, and we're formulating a game plan real quick to jump out and try to deploy the tarp as fast as possible. We're fogging up in here.
Yeah.
Fogging up something fierce. Part of that is going to have full-blown cooperation from Mr. Knucklehead right here. You gotta stay put, buddy. And I think we got a break.
Yeah.
Marv, you stay. And you will get a biscuit when we get back. If you don't stay, you're still probably gonna get one, but I'm gonna take a bite out of it. Hey, stay. Remember when I talked about these knots earlier and how I haven't had to untangle him yet since I tangled it, and how I was gonna hate life when I had to? Well, here we go. And then we're going over with it.
I gotta untangle it first though before we can even do that. Right.
Maybe get the other poles.
Yeah. Just to hold it out like that.
All right, so crisis averted. We can now have the windows open. We got the tarp set up, looking good. Marv's enjoying the view from the back of the truck, staying dry. So for the first, how many episodes, I was wishing for storms, and now I'm getting them every episode pretty much. I still like them.
Still, yeah, I was say you're not against them.
No. But we're gonna set up camp now underneath.
Were you gonna sit on that chair?
When it dries off, maybe.
This tarp is a good idea.
All right, got a burger there. Throw some ketchup on it. Throw some sour cream on it. May sound weird, give it a shot sometime. It is awesome. I'm gonna fire it up. I like to put the hot sauce on the bun side.
You don't lose any of it then.
Yeah, let it all soak in.
I mean, plenty of people do like mayo and ketchup together, but I've never seen sour cream and ketchup together.
I have a friend watching me eat.
I'm gonna move a little bit. What?
Well, it's just one warning after another for this area.
Oh yeah? What's it saying now?
A tornado warning. We had the softball size or baseball size hail, then severe thunderstorm, then lightning detected in your area. Now, in effect for Inger, Minnesota until Saturday, 3:15 a.m. Aerial flood advisory. It wasn't too gnarly getting back here.
No. It's pretty easy. Pretty wide. Why?
If we get a lot of rain, we're gonna have a lot of mud to get through to get out.
Yeah. I'll let you deal with that in the morning. Some airflow in here.
All right, so the rain is continuing, and it's supposed to continue. I'm not sure how late, but next couple hours for sure. So Ryan headed to his tent and is calling it a night. I am doing the same. Yeah, that tarp is working wonders. So now I'm hoping that tarp holds and doesn't. The water should be running off properly. So I'm hoping it holds and nothing leaks in here. But I got an alert earlier saying that we were in a flood watch. But that's quite a ways north of us, and that part of the storm looked like it wasn't gonna hit us. So we should be good. We got to get up early. Ryan's got to work tomorrow at like 3 p.m. and we got a little shy of a 4-hour drive to get home. So we're gonna be getting up early and getting out. Hopefully we don't have any issues with mud and stuff getting out of here in the morning, but I think we should be fine. So like planning for this trip, we've only been here the one other time, and my mind all week was kind of like, oh, we're gonna find this sweet lakeside spot. I'm gonna get some drone footage of it, basically building up the whole scenario in my head, which I have a tendency to do. And a lot of the time it never meets the expectation that I've built up. Well, the Chippewa threw a curveball to my expectation, completely 180'd it, where not on a lake, in the middle of the woods, and it's storming. So honestly, that's awesome. Like, part of this is like going into the unknown, and that's what makes it so much fun, is the random curveballs that can come your way and completely change everything up, and then learning from each experience and then trying to be ready for it if it happens again. And I think we were pretty ready for this. Like, we have the tarp. I've set it up now before, been in this scenario, so it was like a quick deployment of the tarp. We got everything dialed in as far as like grabbing gear and throwing it under stuff and putting it in the truck to make sure nothing gets wet. So Marv's pretty dry. I'm pretty dry other than my ass from sitting on the chair that got rained on. But all in all, I'd say so far it's been a success. Fingers crossed it stays a success. But yeah, we're gonna get headed to bed so we can wake up early and get on out of here. Hopefully we don't get eaten alive tonight by mosquitoes. But yeah, we'll catch up with you guys in the morning. Alright, so this storm, I've been trying to ride it out for a couple hours now. It's a little after 11 p.m. 11:15. It's supposed to be over by 11:20, but we're in the middle of like a tornado warning and potential flood warning earlier, it said. Well, it's like raining sideways, so the tarp's not really holding up anymore. It's done its thing and it got me through, but I got a steady stream of water coming in over there and a steady stream of water coming in that corner over there. The poor dude was just getting rained on. I could go out and shut the windows really quick, but it's really not going to do anything because the tarp blew kind of forward. I kind of saw the corner over there flapping, and so it's not completely over the back of the truck anymore. So it's raining and collecting in the corner of the windows and coming in. Marv's trying to get comfortable, but it's wet in his corner. I got a sweatshirt tucked over there, soaking up the majority of it, but luckily my mattress isn't like the size of this bed. It's a little slimmer, so I pulled it away, but that just means that the rainwater is now running down the side and collecting on the floor, which I'm not level. Like the back end of my truck is up a little bit, so hopefully it should stay there. I really have nothing valuable on the ground. Everything electronic wise is lifted up, so I'm not too worried about that. I will need to address this situation though and figure it out, because luckily for me tonight, I'm on the last night of this trip and not the first night. If it was the first night, I have to gut everything out of here, air it out. It doesn't sound like it's letting up. Poor Ryan's out in his tent. Oh man. What a trip. This is fun. I may sound like I'm being sarcastic, but I'm not. Like, this is what it's about. Like, going through some crap like this and learning from it, figuring out things like that, stop the leaking, and I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is what's going over us right now. We're almost out of it. Well, we got another cell that wasn't supposed to be there building up. Man. As far as the tarp goes, it's tied off really well on all four corners. The poles fell over there, so it's kind of dangling off to the side, which is why it stopped working on this window over here. Being that's tied off, I'm not worried about it blowing away or anything like that. And if it does, we're surrounded by trees. It's just gonna end up in the trees. I'll go peel it off in the morning. So I'm not gonna worry about it. What I am gonna do is focus on making sure that, which isn't doing much anymore, because I think the tarp is like really draped over that side. I'm just gonna focus on stopping that water from coming in. This stopped dripping over here. I'm just gonna have to let it rock, and we gotta get up early-ish. So I'm just gonna try to get some sleep and let nature do what it's gonna do to the equipment that I have. And we'll reassess in the morning. I think that's a plan. That's a good plan. All right, good night again, guys. Come on, buddy. All right, good morning. It's about like 8:40. Marv and I just rolled out of the back. There he is lurking around. But yeah, this is what the tarp looks like after all the rain and wind last night. So it held up for the most part, but not in the spot that I wanted it to. But yeah, we're gonna hurry up and get everything packed so we can get the hell out of here. Ryan's got to work at 3, so we got to get on the road soon. Luckily, everything's already pretty much packed up, so it shouldn't take too long. Just huck it all in the truck and get rolling. Marv, come here. All right. Well, we are all packed up and ready to go, so we're gonna get the hell out of here. Thanks for coming with us. We really enjoyed it, even though it stormed all night. Well, until like we were sleeping.
Yeah.
Like it didn't. I didn't wake up from anything. I
was
guess
up until it ended, because.
But yeah, we're gonna get out of here. It's starting to get humid and starting to warm up. They're in a heat advisory today up here, as are we where we're going. So it's gonna be a nice day in the air conditioner. But thanks again for coming along. We'll see you on the next one.